James Rebanks is a United Kingdom farmer. His book, Pastoral Song, chronicles his awakening to the destructive effects of industrial farming. Rebanks describes the rhythms of farming up to the end of World War II. This is a critical turning point for understanding our own unraveling. Farming prior to the 1950s was epitomized by Rebanks' grandfather, who did mixed farming as farmers had done for hundreds of years. He grew mixed crops, tended sheep, kept livestock. He knew the seasonal rhythms of the land, tending the soil so they produced rich crops. He knew why hedgerows were crucial to the health of the land, along with the insects, the birds, and the animals, all hidden from the unfamiliar eye. This way of farming began to disappear in the 50s. Rebanks then describes how farming was transformed from the 50s onward by industrialization. Technology, professionalized expertise took over farming in the form of chemical fertilizers, genetically modified seeds, GPS-driven tractors, and an intensive monoculture. It demanded the clearing of the hedgerows so the tractors could move in unimpeded, predictable, manageable patterns to maximize production and maximize profit. We can see parallels in, for example, the church growth movement, the church health movements. Leaders bringing vision and value statements into churches is like the practices of chemically changing the soil in an attempt to change the landscape. Getting rid of hedgerows is like ignoring the weaving, winding stories of the people in our congregations and their experiences of God in their everyday lives. Industrial farming brought unintended consequences. Breaking our connection with the land, farming became dependent on chemicals and on experts with little relationship to local wisdom. It swept all this away in the name of progress, efficiency, and profit. Distant experts and corporate organizations reshaped the land. So by the end of the millennium, industrial farming had rendered soils void of nutrients, had made crops dependent on chemicals and the expertise of professionals. Local experience was lost. In Rebanks' words, the countryside that feeds us is profoundly different from even a generation ago. And the more we learn about this change, the more unease and anger we feel about what farming has become. End of quote.